Hey crafters, it's Alda with Flying Unicorn, and this tutorial is going to show you how to sew your pages together for the Remember the Moments journal. Now this technique can be used for this journal and for any mini album that you may want to create. So the first thing you're going to do is thread your needle with some thread. Now I only have some thin thread, so what I did was I basically doubled it up and then tied a knot at the very end. Make sure you have enough thread so that you don't have to change it when you're sewing this. What you're going to do is you're going to do a running stitch, and I've already done one of them. And you're going to start at the top and just follow each hole, put the needle in and put the needle out so that it's a complete running stitch. And you're going to start with the back in the fold because that is where it's going to be hidden by it being bound. So look for your original hole, and then the other one should just follow in nicely. And all you're going to do is go to your next hole and put it through. Then you go to hole number 3 and then work yourself up, back up to number 2. Then you're going to go to hole number 4 and bring the needle up to hole number 3. So run the stitch, and when you're done both, come back and we'll go to step number 2. Now that you have both of your books sewn and you've got a long running stitch on the side of them, you're going to take your needle and thread again, tie a knot at the end of it, and start and go underneath the threads on both of the books. Run your needle through, and on your first stitch you just want to put your needle through the 2 threads in order to make a knot, and just secure that. And then you're going to move over, and you're going to, all you're going to do is do a knot stitch, and that's just to secure the 2 sections together. So you're going to go down, underneath, and under your stitch. Oops, I always get stuck over there for some reason. And tie the books together. So underneath the 2 threads, run it through, and then put your needle underneath so that each time you're doing this, you're making a knot. So again, we're going to go under, and we're going to go under, and we're going to tie a knot. Okay, so again, underneath, under, run your thread through, and then underneath it in order to secure a knot stitch. Okay, and I can do it one more time. Underneath, under, run it through under your threads to secure a knot stitch. Now when you're at the end, I do it 1 or 2 more times just so that it doesn't come apart. And there you go. That's secure. All you have to do is cut it. Whoops-a-daisy. All you have to do is cut it now. Okay, now that it is secured, you've got all the pages nicely together, grab your cover, and all you simply have to do is glue it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my glue gun. There we go. And lay it flat and just hold it down for a couple of seconds. Your glue gun, I find, works best for this. But you can use any type of fast drying glue. Close it up, secure it, and you're done. So this is how my new book looks, Remember the Moments. I've changed it around a little bit. Here I've just put the banner little fuzzy cutting, the tags for the remember, and an empty page. My journal, and here I use the banner and I use glossy accents on the roses to give it a little bit of a shine, but better yet, using glossy accents secures the paper so there's no chance in ripping. And here is my matchbook journal. I also went ahead and cut the inside cover. I reprinted it and used that to back it. And here's my angels. This was the one that I used originally on the front cover, and I took one of the fuzzy cut embellishments and used that. And on this one, I took the flowers and I clustered them and I glued them on this side and on this side so that now this is my new tag holder. I cut the large tag, and what I did was, again, I glossy accented it because it gives it more versatility that you're not worried about ripping it. Then, of course, my own trim, and again, hold additional tags. Here I folded the tag a little bit, and I'm using that now to hold one of the larger ledger tags. My date book, which has my today lists in it now. And the back cover, I have the music holder, and all I did was I simply glued one of the tags on the back just to give it a printish finished look. So that's my new Remember the Moments. I can't wait to see yours in our gallery. Thank you, and let's get creative.